Hello there, people. Well, sorry about that. It's just quickly getting everything together. Welcome to the stream. We're going to play a bit. I've decided not to do the multiplayer battle today because nobody joined up or came forward today. It looks like everybody's busy today, so it's fine. So I'm going to change it a bit today. So I'm playing a bit Sudden. I played last night, Sudden Strike 4. We're going to carry on with the campaign, the German campaign. Basically. I'm going to carry on with Operation Battle of Kursk. Redo it and see how far I can get with this one. Looks like fun. It is fun. But I'm going to restart it again and... yeah, why not? Let's kick ass and chew bubblegum, people. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, so there we go. Alright, I'm keeping that one. Alright, so what is... if I take that one, what's that one? It's got almost everything except for... what's that? Precision shots. Got everything except for that and that. Wonder. Alright, first aid, infantry rolls. What was the story with that one? That was that. What was armored preservance? Vehicle crew members always survive the destruction of their vehicle. Oh, okay, that's that. Call the cavalry, start a mission, recruit strongest medium heavy tank. Okay. I'll do this one, why not?
Occupy the two villages to the east to straighten our front line. Occupy the village to the northwest.
Okay.
When our flanks are secured, attack and occupy Prokhorovka.
Okay, attack Prokhorovka. Alright, let's see what we can do here, people. Let's see what we have. Let's see. Alright, press space. There we go. Battle of Kursk, July 1943. Alright. Alright, but I'm going to be clever now because I remember last time. Let's do this. I just want to put them here because they have the fire. Alright, so I'm going to do this. Alright, let's move them in there. Let's get that anti-tank weapon in position. Let's move them that way. Let's move them to the right position. Alright, transporter bereit. Alright, let's just take two tanks. Put them in position. Alright, there we go. Panzer 3. Put them. And Panzer 4. Let's put them over there. Alright, let's get them up, defensive positions up. Alright. Alright, defensive positions are huge. Let's move these guys. What they got? MGs and standard rifles. Okay. MG and standard rifles. Alright, so we move them into position quickly. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's just take out the riflemen and put them in position. Put them in position. Alright, put him in that position. Infantry in. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got medic, MG, MG. Alright. Let's do the MG. Put the MG over there. MG 34. The buzzsaw. What's this one? MG. Alright, let's this MG over here. That's the buzzsaw, so we need to get them in position. They are good. Get them a bit further. Get them a bit further back. Alright, let them get them a bit further back. Alright, now I need to do something interesting. Scouts. Let them go and have a look in the woods. All right. Ah, knock him out. All right, they're still alive. All right, so they're still alive. All right, just move back there. Let's move them in position. So I took them out, yeah. Oof, that's a lot of them, but in any case, that's cool. We took them out. Sanitäter einsatzbereit. Nice. All right, so they've been taken care of. All right, now I need to get put everything back in. Make sure they got rid. Get them back into position. All right, let's move these forward now. The tanks. That's going to move forward now. All right. Alright, that tank can go forward a bit. Let's move them forward. Einsatzbereit. Bereit für die Schlacht. Okay, get them ready. Get those guys ready. Put that up. Move that way. Can't. So it's not that type of cannons. Alright, so that's not that type of cannon. So, alright, I'll put it like that again. Alright. Move that. Turn that way around, Sonny. Alright. Move forward, boys. Move forward. Alright, so they are in position there. And I have to put this guy a bit forward still. Move, boys. Move, move, move. Alright, I think... what they got there? MG. Alright, that's nice. I got another buzzsaw. Alright, so there we go. Another buzzsaw. Alright, a little bit further back. Alright, so I'm in position here. I'm ready, but now I have... no, I must just refill everything and see whatever needs... what refills they need. Alright, let's get them filled up and ready for battle. Alright, so... alright, so... alright, I think he needs a bit of a refill. What's the... rifleman. Alright, let's get this rifleman over there. Alright, so... alright, so I've got everything in position. Let's move them a bit further back. I know there's some infantry and stuff there, but I will not take a chance. I'm gonna do something else. Send the rifleman in there. One rifleman. One rifleman, send him in. To scout and also plant some... gonna plant some mines there, but I think that's gonna be a waste, if you ask me. But in any case, we'll see now. We'll have a look now. We'll look and see. At least everybody's in position. So if there's any infantry, they are gonna get a really nasty blast. Oof. Alright, give them some medical attention. Damn. They were just waiting for me to make the wrong move, that's for sure. Alright. Let's get my rifleman fixed. Sorted. Let's move. What's that? The Jeep? Wallace Jeep. Let's just make sure I don't get cornered here. Slowly move forward, just to make sure there's nothing there. Ooh, alright, okay, okay. There we go. Alright. Alright, we got some eyes on the problem. Oi. Alright. Alright, so I took out 2 cannons there. Alright, so let's just refill these puppies with ammunition. In the meantime, let's move the tanks forward. That's infantry support. Do-do-do-do. Alright, let's pick them up. Alright, we move them a bit forward, get them in position. So they're ready to fire on the next bunch. If they send in tanks, I've got tank supports. Infantry support as well for the infantry. Alright, let's move them forward. Let's take that Wally's Jeep. Alright, move that direction. Quickly. Right, I'll get everything now in position. Alright, so he's in position. Alright. Let's put them up that thing again, defensive position. I need a reparation vehicle. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Let's get them. Yeah, it's coming. Alright, so that's the reparation vehicle. Alright, so they're in position. Infantry in beweging. Alright, let's move. Alright, let's put them all in position. All over the place so we have them in position so they can fire on whatever they need to fire on. Well, he needs to go there. There. Alright, they're all in position now. I think so. Oh, let's just have a look. Alright, they're there. So if they're coming from there, they can fire. Fire, fire, fire. Alright, let's get them forward. Let's go and have a look, scout a bit. Let's scout, people, let's scout. Alright, you just move back. You don't need to get there. I have to be so careful here. Alright, so there's something here. Definitely. Let's strike it then. In that area. And let's strike in that area over there. Let's strike there. Let's give them a bit of hell. Give them a bit of hell there, boys. Boom. Boom. I know there's something here. Oh yeah. Alright, so I took out 3 tanks here. What was it? T-34 and some other tanks. Nasty. Alright. Alright, so I don't need, what's that there? What's not left? 19 of 50. Alright, let's just get them a bit refilled. Let's refill them. Alright, so it's a good thing I kept it there. Those units there, because they really took care of that tank attack, so that's a good news. That's one good thing about the whole thing. About the only good thing about the whole thing, basically, but that's alright. We'll carry on. Alright, so what's happening over here? He's busy filling up still. Ammunition, almost there. Alright, okay. Alright, let's go scout further. Let's see if we got any more to deal with here. Oof. Oof. Alright. Wipe them all out, son. Alright, let's move first. We have to move slowly. It's nasty. Alright, let's get a medic to him. Medic! Medic! Alright. Alright. Oh yeah. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked, son. Alright. Alright, so alright, so let's get these guys. Alright, they can go up. Let's get them closer there as well. Let's get them in there. Let's move these guys a bit forward. Alright, so they're coming forward, so that's good news. Got a bit of damage there, so I think I need to fix that. Alright. Okay. Resupply. Alright, so we got that sorted, that sorted, that sorted. Alright, so we need to get into position, boys. Get into position, yeah. Hey. What's going on over here? Did I stop? Did my internet stop? Yeah, it did. I don't know what happened there. Connect. Just hang on, people. Sorry about this inconvenience. Something happened this side. I don't know what happened. Got out of my thingy here. That's interesting. Wonder what happened there. It's not supposed to happen like that. So, in any case, we carry on. Let's see what we have here. Let's put. Yes, Moose. What's up, my man? I'm playing a different game today because nobody pitched up for the multiplayer battle. So I decided, people are probably busy, and I understand that. So I'm not going to force anybody to play with me. And besides, I need to put something on, so I can't leave it like that with no content on. So I decided to play this game up. That's okay, man. It's not the end of the world. Besides, I'm playing a much nicer game. I'm playing Sudden Strike 4, which I'm having a tremendous much of fun with this. I can't complain. Exactly. Exactly, my man. Alright, let's just see. Move this guy's forward a bit. Yes, the same game I was playing last night. Yes, exactly the same. I restarted the whole thing because I wanted to... how can I say? What's this one? Build a pontoon bridge. Oh, okay. Because I want to... basically... see if I can play it better than I played last night. So a bit more, less casualties and more fun. But in any case, let's get these guys closer. Alright, so now the problem is I know there's a ton of them here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And like that. And then I've got one left, so I will attack them with that. Take out as much as I can with that, so let's see. Let's see what we can do. In any case, welcome to the stream, Loose. Welcome to the stream. Alright. I know there's a anti-aircraft gun somewhere around here. Oh, nice, man. Oof. Yeah, that's the AA guns and stuff. Well, watch this now. I will do so, Moose. I will do that. I will tell her that. Come on, Stuka, take out that. You want to tell me they took out my Stuka? Oh no. They took out my Stuka. Alright, so I lost a couple of plates, but at least I know where they are. Alright, so I know there is some here. Yeah, crash and burn. But I need to be careful with my artillery. I don't get them too boxed up in there because they're going to get nailed. But this one can shoot further than the other one, at least. That's the good news. Got a bit more range. But I can use it to my advantage. Let's see, if I use it to strike here. Come on, come on. They attacked me with, they immediately responded. Yeesh. Oh, yes, I saw that as well. But I didn't have a chance to talk to him. I was out to the hospital to get my medication, which I waited for, what's it, more than a month I was supposed to get, which I didn't get still, because they don't have it in stock. Oof. Same as usual, my man. I can live with it now. All the pains and all the problems. Yeah, I have to wait. Next week I'll get it because they have to pre-order it. It's specialized medication, but well, it's one of those things. What can I say? Oi. Let's see if I take this puppy. Hit them there. Yeah, well, it is what it is, my man. I'm not going to worry about it too much. But in any case, thank you very much for you being here, Moose. Everybody else, I see people on Kick as well. Welcome, welcome, people. Welcome being here. You're all most welcome. But in any case, I'm striking there what I can here on this area. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Let's take him out. Oh, nice. Oh, that Nebelwerfer. Nasty. That sound of that stuff. Get him, get him, get him. Ooh, that's a direct hit. That's a direct hit as well. Oof. That's a direct hit. You. Ouch. Some guys here in the bushes, I think. Let's get them all back before they get destroyed there. Oof. Oh, I thought as much. Oh, you guys wanted to attack me, eh? Get wrecked, son. Take this for a payback. You bastards. Get wrecked, son. Alright, so I need to get that thing repaired. Oof. Or I need to get some tanks there to support them there. So that's what I need. Alright, so I'm a bit stupid. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. Please do so. Right, so well, I've got a surprise for you guys. Surprise announcement. Alright, so if you, I'm gonna put out a poll there. What do you want me to do? If I reach, yeah, definitely. Any case, this is my what I'm gonna do. If I can reach 160 on my YouTube subscribers and 150 on my Twitch and my what you call it, my Kick, then I'm gonna put out a poll. You can decide what I can do to humiliate myself. So, I can't sing for shit, but in any case, as I said, but I'll do a nice favor for you guys. If I get to 160 subscribers on YouTube and 150 on my Twitch and my Kick followers, then I will either sing a song live, humiliate myself, or I do something else where you guys can choose. So there you go. If you want to see me make an ass of myself, do that for me. Subscribe. Give me 160 subscribers on YouTube and 150 on my Twitch and followers on my Twitch and Kick. Then I'll sing a song or whatever. But I'll put out a poll what you guys want me to do. But whatever, it's up to you guys. So a bit of fun. Okay, let's see. Let's move these tanks a bit forward because I almost lost my artillery there. I just need them there to support me there to stop them from nailing my ass. Dance I can't do at all because I can't even walk, so that's a no-no. I can scarcely walk, but I can do a song, even though I'm crap. But in any case, but it doesn't matter. It's a bit of fun. As I said, if I reach that on subscribers, I'll do it. But it has to be that. On Twitch, 150 on Twitch, 150 on Kick, and it has followers, and it has to be 150 subscribers on YouTube, all simultaneously. So if I get that, I'll do it. Yeah, I can't scarcely walk, man. But once I get a hip replacement, I'll be like a new man. But in any case, but that's just the way it is. Alright, let's just put these little puppies over here. Because I need to put them there in position to support me. Because once I bring that other artillery closer, I can't take a chance of getting them destroyed by something stupid. But in any case, no, all jokes aside, I'm serious. If I get 150 subscribers on YouTube, and 160 on YouTube, and 150 followers on Twitch, and the same on Kick, then I'll sing a song. Okay, but I'll choose the song to sing, but I'll try my best. But in any case, or I'll give you guys a choice. But if I get there, you can decide what I can do, what I must do. So it's your choice. But I'll give you guys a choice on that. But that's only if I reach that. That's it. That's the only condition. Alright, so yeah. A bit of fun. Alright, so let's get these guys closer because I need to use them to attack again. Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll do it for the fun of it. I mean, it's just for the fun of it. I mean, doesn't mean I am going to reach it, but I'll do it for the fun. If I do get there, I'll definitely do it. But that is what it is. Alright, let's see. Let's get these guys a bit closer. Support. Alright, I just bring them a bit closer because I know if they do counter strike, I am ready. But let me just get another tank unit there. One more tank to protect the rear there because I just saw them earlier striking at the back there. Alright, let's just get them in the back there. I'll just put them in a bush here. Before I strike again, so I need to tackle them. I know there's plenty of them here. There's a lot of them here, so I have to take out all these ones. Well, I've got 50 ammo there. That's fine. Petrol is a bit low. Let's just put some petrol in there. Or diesel. This one needs a bit diesel. that one I'll leave for now. Alright, come on. Get there, boys. Oh, where's that tank? Where's that Panzer IV? There we go. Come on, boys. Let's get in position. Yeah, so that's the thing. If I can get that, if I get 150 followers on Twitch and 150 on Kick and 160 subscriptions on YouTube, I'll definitely publicly live sing a song. Just make an ass of myself, but in any case, I'll do that. Just for the fun of it. And as punishment for my stupidity. But in any case, so there we go. There's something for you guys. If you want to punish me, you can do it. Alright, but I doubt I'm going to get rid of these guys. I know there's something here. Oof. While they do that, let me get these guys to fix this problem. Wait. Shoot off the tracks. I need to get rid of those guns there. That's nasty. Oh yeah. Nasty. I have to clear off everything here. Everything here is this. All over here, there's people here waiting for me. Just to make the wrong move. Ja, dat is papier, mommy. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, I strike there. Let's strike in the center of town. Let's strike the center of the town. See if I can take some out there. Ooh, I definitely hit something there, that's for sure. Oh yeah, let's bomb them, boys. Okay, that's the objective, Moose. I need to capture, as you see on a big map there, I need to capture all the blue lines. That's a town I have to capture. That's my objective now at the moment. I must capture this town before I can move on. You see, I'm in a little box here. That's my... This is my objective at the moment. Occupy the 2 villages in the east. That's what it says there. So that's my objective. Alright, I need to get some scouts in there because I have nothing to see what the heck is going on over there. Alright, let's get a rifleman. Alright, let's get him over here. I need to get some infantry to have a look. To see what's happening there. I think I took out all the tanks already. I think the tanks are done. The reinforcement tanks. I think I only had 3 of them. I'm not sure, but I think 3 of them or something like that. But yeah, I have to be careful. I have to take them out, that's for sure. If they are still there, but that's why I got these other tanks for, as I say, backup. Alright, so he can stay there. Let me just get him there to go in and scout for me a bit. Yeah. Okay, let's fix him up a bit. Alright, get him fixed, boys. That's why I didn't move any forward, because I know You missed something in the dark there. That's why I'm sending out scouts. Gaan Tannie nou loop? Tannie Eiffel, geniet je dag verder hoor. Vir Tannie ook hoor. Ja, ek het gegroet nou net. Ek het haar nou net gegroet ou missies. Ek sal nou doen nou ding. Oh, alright, so basically I think he is almost done. Son. Let's just get him right back to where he needs to be, but I think there's still more here. Surprises, I'm not sure. Alright, he's done. Alright, let's move him forward. Let's have a look. Hopefully I got roast of them there. Oh, there we go. Oof. Nasty. Alright, I took out that little surprise. Oh, more tanks coming. Oh yeah. All right, nice one. Okay, so all right. Just restock them with ammunition. Oof. Ammunition. So that was a close one. That was a nasty battle, that one. Alright, so let's get them reinforced with weapons. Ammunition, actually. One shell short. Or a couple of shells short. Huge. Alright. So they really drowned down. Alright, let's get that one also a bit reinforced with ammunition. He sits right at the right spot, so I need to get more tanks. So they're not even going to come this way. So I can take him out and bring him closer to here. Okay, let's bring him out here. One more tank out there, so alright, so we got it up there, that's fine. We got that sorted. Alright, so now let's go back again. Alright. Let's go on the floor again, crawling. Don't want to get a surprise again. But he's the scout that tells my guys where to fire. Where the artillery should bomb, but in any case. Let's see. Is there anything here close by? Just want to make sure everything in the center is taken out. Just hang on, people. Yeah? Alright, I'm just going to put this on pause, guys. Just give me a second. I'll be back. I need to go do something for my mom quickly. I'll be back in a second. Just give me a second. I'll be back. Don't run away. I'll be back. Alright, people, I'm back. Sorry for the inconvenience. I am back for battle. Back to fight another day. Wait. Back to fight the battle of the birds. No, there's not the battle of the bulls. This is the battle of Kursk. Alright. Alright, let me just have a look. Just want to make sure there's nothing. Alright, there's nothing in the center of town anymore. Hopefully I got these cannons over here. Got them by surprise. Ah. Okay, I know where they are now. Oof. Okay. Ooh, yeah, baby. Nice, man. And at least you're enjoying yourself. That's the main thing, my man. That's what counts. All right, rocket launchers. Get them, boys. Get them. Rockets. Annihilate them. All right. Cool. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's get them in there. Alright, let's get them in there. Ooh, what's that? Howitzers. Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. I can do with the howitzers. Let's put them in there. Oh, alright. Alright. Alright, let's just get them here. I've got long range howitzers. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Let me get some reinforcements here. Reinforcements, get them up the road there. Alright, so they're in position. They're in position. Alright, they can protect that village there. I know they're going to strike back there, and I know they're going to strike here as well. I know it because of the of last night. So, but what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this one in a different position. Alright, going to put that in a different position. Just hang on. Wat's fout, mommy? Hoekom? Glad nie. Ek was die hele dag uit. Nee, sy het dan die effel het gekom na hier net so na 6. Ek's nog nie eens 'n uur. Ek sê ek's net so onder 'n uur. Ek het skoon gemaak. Ek het die huis skoon gemaak. Wat dink jy het ek gedoen? Nee, ek het nie gestream nie. Nee, dan nee, jy's reg met my nou nie. I'm gonna put this one over here, I think. Alright, so those guys are gonna need to... Can't put it in there, they must stay in there. I just have to set up properly. Alright, so they are here. I need to fix all that nonsense. Let's get them over there and take over all these little beauties and set them up nicely. Alright, let's get in position. Alright, I've got the 75mm pack anti-tank gun, which is in position there. Alright, get in position, boys. Alright, they're in position. They're in position. I've got some infantry there. They are ready to... Let's just make sure they all got enough ammunition. Alright, they are here. Alright. Alright, let's do this. What's it? Infantry submachine gunner. Alright, you get... Alright. Alright, so let's go. Alright, let's get them in positions. Alright, let's get them in position. Alright. See if I can... what's going on over here? 150, 155 millimeters. Hey, no, 122 millimeter gun. Nice. Alright, what's happening is I am setting up my units here for defense because I know there's something going to happen. They're going to try to strike me. They're going to strike here sometime soon if I do something. So I need to get everything in position. So I'm busy getting everything in position, yeah. Because I know what's coming. Because they're going to have a counter attack eventually down here. And I need to stop them there. And they're going to counter attack me over here as well. Going from that direction. So I need to get everything in position. I captured some units here, which is interesting. Which I'm putting in positions and stuff to put them in the right positions and stuff. Oh gosh. Okay, come back here. What's going on now? Yeah, they're gonna counterattack me. Remember last night when we I played this this mission because it's actually I stopped it because there's four stages you have to complete. But when I attacked that blue circle on the top there, I had to suddenly return because they're attacking the towns and stuff. They had a counterattack, the Russians. So I have to be careful how I am gonna do this. I just want to see how far this one can shoot. It's just up to there. Not too far. Alright, so I need to get Alright, let's just move this one a bit forward. That's an anti-tank gun. I'm gonna take this one to another position. A more different position. It's going to be more a different position. Alright, this one can. No, it's just that one. You see, what's going to happen is this is what's going to happen. I'm going to try to strike here at this area here. But on the way to get this town, they're going to counter strike. Then I have to defend this section here. It's going to be a massive battle here. And a massive battle here. So, but I'm going to prepare. I know what's coming. So I'm going to prepare and dig in there before I go further. So, but I'm digging in here as well because they're going to strike here as well. The Russians with massive stuff. That's why I'm getting ready for the big push. Alright, let's just move them that direction. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set them here. Right there. The cannon's right there. Let's go. That's what I'm going to do. Put them over there. So basically it's just a question of I have to prepare for a counter strike because that's what they're going to do. Because I'm going to move up there and you're not going to expect it because that's an unexpected move the Russians going to make. So I just have to prepare for that one. So I'm just digging in at the moment. So that's what I'm doing now. Getting all my long range artillery ready for support. I'm going to put this one over there just for infantry. They might have infantry. That one can move any direction. That's not a problem. I'm just going to get some 2 tanks there. 2 tanks to protect them. Yeah, you can't just rush in. That's the thing with this game. You have to be careful because it thinks like a military think, you know, like you think you're going to be clever and you're going to charge forward, and then you find out, hey, my rear's over. Open, my ass is exposed. Yeah, then you got a problem. My ass is exposed. Alright, but I need to get... Right, so I need to make sure they got fully loaded. And make sure... No, that's just that. That's just that. No, don't worry about it. So, not worry about that. Let's just put them over here. Yeah, basically it is all what it is. Basically, it's just to make sure that everything is in a position, everything is in a place. I'm putting a tank over here just to defend the cannons, so I don't want them to lose I don't want to lose my long range capabilities. So I'll move them a bit forward just for in case. They will sort out infantry that's coming through here, all kinds of weird problems. So, and my my cannons can hit this direction. Everything from here, so that's not bad. Everything from there, so I can hit there. So everything is in position. Alright, so they're in position. They're in position. Alright, so everything's in position. The trucks are ready for reloading if I need to. So they're in position. Automatic fire. Alright, so I need to be clever now. How I'm going to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reinforce this town here. Make sure everything is in position here. Kanonen einsatzbereit. Okay, let's put the Kanonen einsatzbereit in this position. Get these guys over here. Stay in position. Alright, let's get them in positions. Alright. Alright. Alright, they're in position. Stooks. I got them in position. They're in position. I'll only have 2 tanks that I'm going to use for the attack on that town or try to capture. And they're going to say, hey, you better come back, son. Alright, so I know that's coming. I know that one's coming, so let's just get these guys in position. All right, let's get them. Let's get them all in position. All right, let's get them in position. Get them all in position. Anti-aircraft guns. They're quite nasty, but they can do a bit of damage. All right, so they're in position. They're in position. I can let them know. All right, they can be like that. Get them in position there. Alright, so I've got them all over the place now. They are all in position now. Good positions. Got my medics ready. Everything is ready, so I can defend this area like nobody's business. All over the place. Alright. Where is my tanks? Now they're going to say to me, turn back! My Panther. You see what I was telling you? I am clever. I knew it. That's why I'm moving back. Here they come. Here they come. I'm ready for them. Got one down. Gotcha. Get wrecked, son. Oh yeah. See what I told you? I told you so. I told you so. Oof, T-34, KV-1s, KV-2s. Nasty. Alright, let's bring these a bit closer. Oh yeah. Give them hell, boys. Get firing, boys. Oh yeah. Get wrecked, son. Alright, stop firing. Stop firing. I'm ready that tank side. Alright, so I've got everything up in position here. Alright, so I'm in position there. Alright, so they're coming for me this side now again. Let's see here. Get him in there. Commander in the tank. Let's bring him a bit further back. Oh shit. Alright, get back up again there. Third division, alright. Alright, let's get them. Let's get in position, boys. Oi! Oi! Take out that cavie! Take out those cavies! Ay, ay, ay! Take out those cavies! Alright, let's just get these guys there. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so let's see what they've got. Let's put them in position. A bit further back. Let's put them over there. Oi! 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 Get him, Stukas! Boom, boom, boom. Take them out. Take as many of them out as you can, boys. Take them out, boys. Damn it. Take them out. Oof. Yes, more coming. Ay, 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 ay. Take them out, boys. Oi! Ay, here we go. Get them, boys. Alright. Not bad at all. Oof. Oi! Alright. More air support. Alright, so use it well. Eee. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, they're on the offensive, these guys, definitely, that's for sure. They are taking out my tanks, that's for sure. They're taking out my tanks. They are nasty. They're coming all over the place. All right, so. Oi. Take him out, take him out, take him out. Alright, it's almost done. Oof. Oof. Oi, that was nasty. But in any case. Yeah, baby. Alright, so that means I won this one. Hey. There we go. 3 stars, baby. 3 stars. And I've got what? I've got the Backstabber's medal, the Backstabber gold, the bronze, combat medic bronze, and death from above. Nice. Next next strike.
Thursday, July the 15th, 1943. Nearly a year ago, the sun hid from what we were doing in Stalingrad. She sent rain and clouds so she did not have to see it. But now, it seems we are hiding from her, ashamed of our actions. And we do it by our own means, with steel, fire, smoke, and exhaust fumes. There could have been sun shining onto the fields of Prokhorovka this week, but there was only smoke, piles of steel, and the stench of thousands of dead bodies.
Oosh, yeah, that should be
Our
nasty.
attack on the Soviets commenced on Monday, and it reminded me of the tales of the giant Napoleonic battles, lined up armies clashing.
Oh yeah.
Only instead of horses, we drove tanks into each other. The deadly steel horses of our time. And just as in those legendary battles, a single soldier, even an officer, became insignificant, unaware of the grand plans that played out. The Soviets countered our pincer movement into the Kursk salient valiantly. I'm all the more glad that my men kept a cool head and pulled the reins on their steel horses. All of them deserve a medal. Guderian, now being Inspector General of the Armored Troops, brought a lot more tank power to our battles.
Okay.
And that worked out, even though the Soviets were prepared for it. While my men managed to drive the incoming tanks...
Alright, let's see here. Okay, so now... Battle of Stalingrad. Alright. Okay, Alright, let's go.
Find a way to the industrial area. Secure the two factories. Advance to the Volga River.
I'm now on the offensive. The next stage is now Stalingrad. You have to break through Kursk to get to Stalingrad, basically. The Battle of Stalingrad. The city of Stalin. Alright, let's see. Historically, the Germans lost this battle, but in any case, lost the whole 6th Army at Stalingrad, basically. That's not good, but in any case, we're going to try our best. Let's see. Yeah. Let's get on with it, guys. Let's see if we can strike a bit further. Well, that was a good battle, actually. That was intense. They came at me from all sides. Alright, so I have to get through there. Oof. I hope you guys enjoy the game. It's a bit different. It's a... Alright, here comes the tanks. Oh, nasty. Oh. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we've done that. Oof. That was a nasty battle. Alright, let's just get these guys. Get these MGs and oh, there's two. There's MG. Oh. Oh. All right, really? Really? All right, so now I have to do this, guys. I have to strike here. Hopefully I can get now through there. Oh, only one can get through. All right, that cannon can't get there, but that one can hit him. All right, nice. All right, let's hit them there, boys. Oh yeah. Let's get them. Let's get them, boys. You lost me on Twitch. What's happening? What's going on over here? Twitch. It says streaming this side. Let's have a look at it. Strange. Well, I am there, so yeah. Alright, let's stop firing, guys. Stop firing. Alright, let us see what we got over here. Okay, we got that. Alright, fix that tank. Get some info. Get some fixing there. Oh. I captured a T-34. T-34. A T-34. Let's take over that tank. Yeah. Alright, let's take that one. I think they're out of ammunition, out of fuel as well. Let's see here. Alright, let's do that. Jawohl. Alright, let's see. Get them back into position. What's that? Request towing. Nope. Let's see. Alright, that's fuel and everything. Alright, so out of fuel as well. Alright, let's offload this puppy. Let's put this one back in the back there. It doesn't get destroyed. Move him a bit forward like that. Alright, finally. Right. Alright, so that one is in position. Come on, move the right direction, son. We need to get in the right direction, my friend. We need to get in the right direction. Alright, so what I got over here is two more there, medic and whatever's. What I got over here is a couple of men in there with MGs. Alright, let's do that. Alright, let's get that cannon over there. Alright, now I need to get something here. Alright, you move in there so we can see what we have. What do we have in that direction over there? MP34. Oh. Enemy on this side. Oi. Okay. Minefield aid. Oh boy. Alright, so there's minefields here, eh? Okay, let's just get them in position. Alright, so there's a minefield here. Eesh. Alright. Alright, let's get them out of position there. Let's strike. Oi. Hey, there we go. Nasty. Get him, boys. Oh, nice. Welcome back, sir. Get rid of that. Alright. Alright, so let's stop. Alright, so that's that. Now I have to get somebody to take out the Lyle minefields. Minefields over here, they say. There's one mine. Oh. Alright, so that's a problem. What's that? Smoke grenades. Smoke grenades. Alright, slowly forward. Okay, there's a mine there. There's a mine over there. 2 mines. Let's go defuse the mines. Come on, come on, come on, come on, get you in. Oof. Oh, better. Hey, where you going? Go that way. Go that way. Oi. What is that? That's not much. Reinforcement. You calling? Well, you're calling that reinforcements? Ugh. Calling that reinforcements? Ay 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 ay. All right. All right. I need to get that one fixed. All right. Alright, let's just get that one fixed. Because now it's stuck there. Wait. Alright, so we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Alright, so we destroy that. Alright, let's move back. Or let's just move back. Because that was a problem. That was a flanking army. I had to get rid of that. But I lost a lot of men now, so yeesh. Not that much, but it's still not nice. Don't like losing men. So alright, let's get these guys. Let's get these guys forward. Let's put them all. Let's put them all in there. Let's see what happens. Alright, so temporarily. Actually, let's put them in there. And then put these guys in there. Put them in there. Oh, alright, so, okay. Oof. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you, guys. I'm gonna save you. Thank you very much for being here today. It was a bit of fun. It's called Sudden Strike 4, the game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Hopefully it was fun for you guys as well as it was for me. We'll do that Stalingrad one next time. We didn't do multiplayer battle today because nobody pitched up today, so unfortunately, so it's one of those things. It happens sometimes. I mean, I'm glad you guys been here. Thank you very much for being here. Do give a thumbs up and a like and everything like that. And thank you for being here. And as I said, if I get 150 followers on Twitch and on Kick, and 160 on subscribers on YouTube, I will definitely sing a song, just for the hell of it, just for the fun of it. So you guys can laugh at me how bad I sing. But in any case, but that's only if I reach that. No other reason. But in any case, that's just for fun. But in any case, have a nice day, guys. I'll see you Monday, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Sudden out, and have fun, guys. And thanks for being here, Moose. I appreciate it, man. You're a superstar. Thanks a lot. Hopefully it was not a bad show today. Hopefully I talk enough. I try to at least. But I also try to concentrate because it's very difficult when you get attacked. You have to figure, oh gosh, where's this attack coming from? Where's this guy's? But it's quite a cool game, I think. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I'll do more things like this. Have fun, guys. See you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Monday.